All right, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to just thank everyone for coming today to watch and come support us, especially our seniors. We have 5 seniors this year. So at this time, we'd like to recognize Mansfield seniors first, starting with Charlotte Brief-Lills. Ann Marr. Thank you. Danielle Skinner. And Hannah Sternberg.
It's not working.
Good luck to those seniors next year. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge our seniors. We're going to start with senior Mackenzie Cusack. Mackenzie is with her parents, Diane and Joe. Mackenzie will be going to Fairfield next year.
This way, other way. Look at Kristen.
Holly O'Toole. And her parents, Carolyn and Bob. Holly will be going to UNH next year.
Say that again. Okay.
Next up, senior captain Caroline Boudreau.
Where'd she go?
Caroline is with her parents, Erin and Teddy. Caroline will be going to Bentley University next year.
I thought they were going to face the other way. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Next up is senior captain Catherine Luciano. Catherine is with her parents Teresa and Bill, and she will be attending Holy Cross next year.
You gotta get a picture.
Glad I don't have a tennis match tonight. The shoulder burn.
Picture. Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, we're gonna get Grace down here.
And lastly, we have senior captain Christina Rogers. Her parents Joanne and Donald. Christina will be going to RPI next year. Congratulations to all those seniors in Foxborough and Mansfield. At this time, we're going to have our freshman Ella Juarez come and sing the national anthem. If you could turn your attention to the flag, please.
Yeah, all of everybody, yeah, all the families. Just get a picture of everybody again. No, we should have a picture of Al. Get like 4 or 5 with parents.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Foxborough Youth, for coming and helping us out. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sam Burns Community Field. Today, the Lady Warriors play the Mansfield Hornets in a Keller X versus Davenport showdown. Today, we also celebrate our seniors and their parents for their spirit, dedication, and leadership for the past 4 years. We have 5 seniors that throughout the game that we'll give you a little bio on, tell you where they're going, what they've been up to since they've been at Foxborough High School. So we're about to begin now. I have Drew Curran as my co-pilot here, and we have Caroline Boudreau taking our draws. She's had a very successful season at that position. Drew?
Yeah, no, she's over 70% wins last year off the draw, and nice to have Christina and Soph on the circle with her. They've worked really well. They've struggled a little bit this year, but the competition that they've played has been a lot more stout than previous schedules.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Luch to Boudreau,
very nice.
Off a deflection.
So a very talented Mansfield team. You'll see that some of the top scorers in the Hockomock League are from Mansfield. Actually, the top scorer has about 70 points.
It's Grace Boudreau drawing the push.
So on defense, it looks like we got Grace Boudreau and we've got
Christina
Rogers
Rogers,
on the
Alex
far right.
Tomatos,
Right.
and Jenna Stamatoff. And there's Mackenzie, a senior, over to Boudreau, a senior, to DeCenzo, not a senior.
So it looks like we have the seniors starting today. We got Holly
Luciano.
O'Toole in there.
Luciano to Holly, both seniors. Meg looking to feed Cusack there. Luch with the ball.
There she goes in. She shoots. Nice save by the goalie.
Yeah.
Very nice save. And there's Boudreau goes low and scores.
That's a nice shot by Caroline. That's a much more impressive shot. The first one was right to the goalie stick. You know, you can't look where you're shooting. You've got to get that thing off. You got to throw a little hitch and then get rid of it. Caroline coming across off that one was able to get the goalie to keep moving her feet and put it in the far corner. It's a goal scorer's goal.
Yep, she was nice job. Saw that the stick was up high, came down low, shot it down low. So Caroline puts Foxborough on the board with 23:45 left to go in the first half. Nice push by Foxborough offensively. Yeah, you talk about the arm reach that you have here between Christina Rogers and Sophia DeCenzo to grab that. Nice job. You do see Boudreau getting that deflection after if it's not caught by the other two on the circle.
Yeah, you know, Caroline's very steady. You know, she's not gonna, beat you down the field. That's not her game. But she's
That was a nice pass by Boudreau to the middle.
That was a catchable ball. You got to complete that. But and now we have to redefend. Caroline again, great on the draws, and again that's why Bentley likes her so well, and she'll be playing there next year.
Yeah, congratulations to her. That was fantastic news last week when I heard that she committed to Bentley. That's a great league that Bentley's in as well. It'll be great for her parents to be able to get to some of the games.
Yeah, Northeast 10. I played in that one back in the Stone Age.
Yeah, St. Michael's.
For St. Michael's.
St. Anselm's College right here.
Yeah.
You get two of the best right here.
Yeah.
So Mansfield's working it around the horn, being patient. We got Sarah Desch, our sophomore in net.
Foxborough this year has used a little bit of got to stay with your girl. They played a little bit of a man, a little bit of a zone. In that case there, they were in a man. Got to handle the ball. Got to handle the ball. She got a little push there, but catch the ball. That's been kind of a problem, you know, with us this season, is just kind of securing the ball and not making these games as hard as they need to be. And there's a force right there. Can't throw through sticks.
Okay, they bring it out. Cusack over to Luciano. Back to X, and we've got a call.
Green offside. Yep. So that'll Foxborough just maintains possession on offsides. There's no penalty really for that.
So the little that I do know about lacrosse, Drew, I do know that winning the draws and protecting and maintaining possession are huge factors in a win.
Yeah, ground balls, winning the... Oh, boy, that was just a little too high for Mackenzie. And it was a nice idea. Mackenzie had a good cut off that, good read, just a little too high. So what you want to see here is on this ride from Mansfield, I think Foxborough's more athletic. There you go.
Just right there, tapped away.
Holly with a really nice job on that. Timing her check. Smart play.
Holly with the ball.
Time to move the ball.
Yep.
At this level, you really, if you don't have access to the goal, you really need to just move it. Catch it, move it, give it a shot. You know, oh boy, if you're gonna do a flip, make sure your teammate knows you're doing a flip. So this sounds like they just called out for probably an ISO play. And what they'll look for here is anybody who slides off their girl, Soph will look to hit that girl.
I would think moving the ball around probably gets around quicker with some quick passes rather than running it around. Trying to get that zone to shift.
Well, you know, like basketball. Here you go. Lefty, boom.
Oh, nice job.
That's a nice save.
Very nice save. That was nice.
Now they should jump
off.
on this. They've got the goalies out of the net with the athletes they have.
Nice job by McCurran checking that stick.
You got to move the ball. You got to move the
Molly.
ball. You've got Boudreau. You've got Holly. Bringing it to the corner is not the answer. You had to move the ball then. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't have the best angle, but I would look to advance that ball. Good.
Oh, nice job.
Turn. Nope, she must not have had it.
She had a double on her. She penetrated, pulled back, saw who was open. Is Holly.
Good decision, right? So going back to what you're saying about, it looks like they are playing a man, but even in a man or zone, just like hockey, basketball, as you know, it's the second pass. Because if they fortify one side, one pass is still where the defense is, and it's an easy shift. But the second pass is going to find the girl wide open. Again, holding on to the ball way too long. There's your cut. That should be a goal.
There it is, right there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful catch.
Yeah,
and a one-time on that, a one-time on that.
You got to get paid on that. And just get it back with a good ride. There you go.
There you
Alex,
go.
let it go out of bounds.
Yeah. So far, Foxborough hasn't let them pass the 40-yard line.
So what we're looking for here is Alex doesn't have any help behind her. When a defender has the ball, you're always looking for a trail so that she sees a friendly face behind her if Mansfield was going to double team her so that she has an easy pass back or maybe even to Sarah Desch, the goalie.
Right.
It's just that extra layer of support.
Foxborough is still with a 1-0 lead here.
18-26.
Luciano pulls it out. Nice. Oh.
Soph lets it sail high.
Nice quick little pass to Soph. A little bit over the top there.
She needs to adjust fire. Her pass was a little high and that shot was a little high. She'll figure it out. She's one of the best players in the state.
So fun to watch.
Oh, God.
Oh, nice little dish pass.
Molly wasn't ready for that.
No.
Got to be able to
I just think if you're cutting, be ready.
Well, I assume you're cutting because you want it.
Yeah.
You know.
If you don't want it, you'd be the decoy. All right, Foxborough.
Spreading it out. Everyone's above the 12.
Yep.
There you go.
Luciano bringing it in. Nothing there. Pulls it out. Gets it to Curran. Curran driving in. Switches. Nice God. Switches to the opposite hand and hits it down low on the right right-hand corner. Nice job.
It's
Nice
so-
placement there. Looks like we have Hassman going in.
It's so hard to make that save as a goalie. No matter who the goalie is, anything off hip and down. So she's a righty goalie. She put it off her left lower hip. That's where you got to place it, you know. So coming in right-handed, taking advantage of the man defense.
So just keep
So we're
an eye
going
on
to see it. We're going to see nobody slides to her though. Once it gets going here, so Megan comes down from center hash. With the ball in her right hand, switches to her left. No one. The late slide by number 9. Goalie was left all alone.
They switch to the opposite hand. So it looks like Molly Murphy is out and Abby Hassman comes in.
Got to work harder on these draws. There
Yeah,
we go.
it's
Now we got to move the
Christina.
ball.
Nice
Turn,
job.
turn
Moves
and
it
see
up.
the field.
Go right to Soph.
Christina, I have liked her as a player forever. Since she was in, 4th grade.
Yeah.
Just steady, smart.
Smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
again with the high pass.
Smart. Very smart.
Foxborough needs to stop keeping Mansfield in the game. Right now we have a knack of keeping both teams in the game with poor passes. That's got to be a ride. Hassman needs to get there a little bit quicker. The girl in the wing wasn't going to hurt her. There it is.
A missed pass. We're going to have that picked up. Nice job.
49 had no idea she was even making the pass.
And again, another player who's just so solid and silent is
Yeah.
Stamatos. She just
Yeah.
does her job.
You know what? She's
Nothing
another
flashy.
kid. Golly. That
A
was
lot of turnovers
a
today.
bad idea.
A lot of turnovers today.
You know,
We've got some tough games. You see Jenna Stamatov back in the game.
I think they're going to get a cover on Jenna on that. She needs to get that stick more up and down to make that play.
Oh, nice job. Stamatos trying to intercept that, but gets back in place. And here comes Mansfield past the 20. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Foxborough 2-0.
Yeah, she's pulling Luciano, putting in Kelly.
Julia Kelly, number 27, a sophomore.
Sometimes a little quick with that hook to pull kids out of a game.
They just haven't found their rhythm yet, I find, and I think pulling them out a little bit too soon gets in their head.
The problem is that you gotta fix it. You
Yeah,
gotta have an opportunity to fix whatever it is you messed up. And then the other way is preparing the younger kids. Julia Kelly getting some time. I get it, but
Yep.
you'd like to see kids have a chance to learn from their mistakes and clean up their game, because other games this week they're not going to have that opportunity. OA is not very strong, so
Right.
these starters aren't going to play very much. And then, KP on Friday. We're going to need that game, and they need to work out the kinks in this game.
KP always shows up to play us.
Absolutely.
Players.
Oh,
Shot and a goal.
that was Katie Garvin,
Yeah.
the Hockomock League's leading scorer.
She's number 17, is it?
Yeah, she's junior.
Yeah. And the other girl to look for on Mansfield is
Annie
Lamar.
Marr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mansfield gets on the board with just under 15 minutes.
I don't know if we're going to... Yeah, okay, so on the replay, we'll see if Sarah steps to the ball. It's pretty much 5-hole. Yeah, 5-hole.
Yeah.
You got to step to that ball sooner. That wasn't... Well,
Cut down that angle, get out there.
she took one step, so it's not like she got up in her grill. That was a savable ball. Here we
Nice
go.
job by Boudreaux.
Let's see if we can make up for it here.
Big Curran moving the ball around. Such quick feet. Over to Murphy.
Mansfield staying in a man D.
Down to Julia Kelly. Still got Holly in there. Holly, she's gotten in there. She came into the Fian game, and she looked very good.
She worked hard this winter.
Meg Curran,
Stick side high.
Yeah.
Not going to get it done. Nice feed fight by Soph, but stick side high is not going to get it done. You got to, as we say, you got to change the plane on that shot.
A little bit too close to the sphere on that one by Boudreaux. But that's where you want to do that kind of a check. Midfield,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, Christina Rogers with an absolute snipe, but then couldn't haul it in.
I didn't go to the Natick game, but I heard that she was just amazing.
She was phenomenal. Yeah, Christina Rogers was a huge impact on that game. One of the best players on the field.
Look, Haley, look, Haley. There you go. Come on, Haley. Come on, Haley. Next, girls.
We need a big game out of Adesh in the next week and two. We've got some really tough games between Wellesley and Hingham and Franklin and Walpole.
Yeah, all other than Hingham, all top 25 teams. So we gotta clean
Scoop that up. Yep. Hassman comes out with the ball, gets it over to Adesh.
Smart.
Nice clear by
lead
Adesh.
pass to Rogers.
Right up to Rogers. There you go. That's a nice transition right there. Boom, boom, boom.
So now the backside should try to cut through here.
Is Julia Kelly
Watch
made
the
a nice
early
call.
slide.
Yep. Oh, nicely placed by Meg Curran. Down low with the opposite hand.
Why didn't you do that last time, Lynn?
Just to tick you off, Drew.
And again, it's
so that when she does, it's even sweeter.
Well, it's just one of those things that you
All right, keep an eye on number 8 here as she switches her stick.
it all starts with a clear from Adesh, Rogers to Boudreau to Meg with the right hand, goes to the left, which she really favors shooting lefty, and then got that down before the goalie could adjust. As long as you have the goalie moving her feet, which she was coming from center to her right-hand side, the shooter has the advantage.
Especially switching to your left, too.
Yeah, and a simple bounce shot, that's you know what,
Beautiful.
that's it. You don't need to overthink this game.
Foxborough wins another draw here.
I'd love to see Soph just dial it up and run by everybody, because this game should not be this close. No offense to Mansfield.
Nope.
But, hey, it's a credit to
Molly
Mansfield.
Murphy shoots a little wider than that, and Foxborough's on it.
Yeah, not the look you're looking for. This kid has already proven to us that she can make those saves. That shot wasn't placed well enough and wasn't shot hard enough. I wish she carried it a little bit longer.
And get the defense to shift a little bit.
Yeah.
Make some space. Hassman drives in, shoots.
Stick side high again. That's a hitch and put it down. It's a hitch and put it down.
Goalie clears it, almost intercepted
almost.
by Sophia DeCenzo. She stays on it. It's picked
It's
up by
Grace
Boudreau.
Good job, Grace. Oh, giving it to Mansfield.
That'd be an empty basket. Do you think she hit it?
I don't know if they're calling it an empty, if there was some sort of push. I don't know what that was.
Here comes Mansfield.
And this is that Annie Marr, senior captain. She knows how to score. But
Yeah, a little bit high on the net.
I think she was
there.
deflected by Rogers. Otherwise, that was a crazy shot. But I think she was deflected by Rogers. I'm going to give Mark some credit there. Jenna Stamatov, Dean up, Garvin.
You also gave Christina some credit there, tapping that stick.
Yeah. So that was an instance there where we were too slow to slide, and that's what's going to get us the penalty there. That's been a situation for Foxborough all season, is there, whether they're running their zone or their man, that the adjacent slide has just been too slow, and then it puts you in a position to get that foul. So they need to play at the 8 and slide earlier.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Unfortunately, free positions are not Sarah's forte, and that's the same shot she took last time. Simple bounce shot.
Yep. They've done some homework. I think that might be where you can get a dash.
Yeah, I mean, but you've got to, again, if there's a replay, we'll see, did she step to the ball? You've got to smother the bounce shot before it can, take off in whatever direction it's going to go in. Again, not a hard shot, but having said that, it's still a free position and no one's defending you.
Right,
It's
just you and
easy
them.
for me
You
to
and
say.
them. Yeah. So Boudreau, the draw. I'll have to throw that again.
And Mansfield's working hard.
So we're giving them we're letting them give us a game. 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, Mansfield's working hard, but boy, oh boy, how many times have we thrown it into the goalie's stick? At least 4 or 5.
We see some different combinations out here offensively, too, than what we've seen in the past.
Oh, that's across her body. You can't check across her body. All checks have to be down and away from the body. have here. Let's see if we can get them before their defense adjusts.
Back up to Soph. Soph putting on the moves.
Still
a little bit high.
Still
a little bit high.
Got to make that adjustment. She went lefty high that time. Got to
Big
make that adjustment.
Foxborough's ball because Julia went to it quickly. Up to Hassman. Hassman shoots.
Oh, now that
Saved
was
by the
a lower
goalie.
shot. Good for her.
That was a nice save.
Yeah. But with the talent they have, I'd like to see them move the ball just a little bit more, get the goalie moving instead of, because the goalie's marking her from when she started with the ball, so she's just squared up on the keeper.
And
There
a
you
nice
go.
shot by Molly.
Molly Murphy moving her feet, moving diagonally, as opposed to that last shot by Hassman where she came straight on, so
Yeah.
the goalie didn't have to move.
Right.
Murphy coming from right to left
left.
was able to move the keep off the center and over to that post, which allows Molly to get that. It's
to the left
keeping-
side.
Get that goalie's feet moving. That's the key.
So Soph takes a little breather. Got Mackenzie Cusack, number 20 in.
Got Luch on the midfield.
So here's Molly Murphy.
Or are we
Here she
putting
comes. Number 9.
five? We have-
She shoots opposite and down low. Nice job.
Nice take. Her game has improved tremendously this spring.
Really, with the hustle. And she can leap. I've seen her catch some passes that I thought were going to be just way over her head and a throwaway. And she has come up with it.
You know, it starts with her confidence.
Oh,
There
nice
you go.
shot.
Great feed
What
by
a
Meg.
great
Awesome
feed. Number
finish by
8
Mackenzie.
to number 20.
Yep, Meg on the feed to Mackenzie. Mackenzie kept moving her feet, drives right to that ball. Starts with the draw, Caroline Boudreau. Caroline Boudreau, when she's on, she is the straw that stirs the drink.
So keep an eye on number 8 here, who's going to be closest to us right
Luch,
here.
who brought it down off the circle.
Quick
Meg
little
feeds a
feed.
hard-cutting Mac. Mac catches it in stride, shoots in stride,
Yeah.
and puts it in the bottom right corner.
No time for that goalie to adjust to that.
Puts them up 5-2.
Okay, here we go.
Curious that Foxborough has 5 girls back in the defensive end. I just don't see the threat from Mansfield, but
I think maybe she's thinking because Christina Rogers isn't back there.
and she's up on the circle.
Yeah, that's
But we still have 5 back, but curious. But there must be a reason. So
Meg
Luch
Curran.
again to Meg.
looking for Cutter, nothing there.
Over to Haas. Whoa. And that's one of those unforced turnovers that, again, in my opinion, a lot of times these girls have underachieved this year. Just the little things they need to handle.
Where's the outlet? Let's go, White. Moving quick.
We're lucky that
There's
we
a nice
can,
feed
that,
to-
that we can get those back.
To Haas.
Oh, nice
Oh,
shot.
hit the post. Julia Kelly.
That was a nice
on
cut.
a little bit of a wheel route there. Whether they knew they did it or not, Hassman came across, and then Julia came across, which was able to clean it up a little bit. Oh, Molly hanging her stick. Can't get trail checked inside the 8. You got to have a sense. That's
Yeah,
got
hold
to
on.
be.
Hey. Ball, be smart.
When you get inside the 8, you really have to keep that stick between your shoulders. Here comes Molly. Good decision. She's going to get shooting space on number 13.
Left too
so
early?
13 will go no shooting space
Okay.
because she came straight across. It's all about protecting the defensive player, because if Molly were to light that rocket, her face would have exploded. So
Right.
she would have to come at an angle leading with her stick to make it okay. And she just came straight across the middle with her body, which allows Molly to get a free shot.
And she scores.
Yep.
And she hit it down low. Nice job, Molly.
Molly, when she gets a little momentum, she does have a hard shot. And again,
It's confidence as well.
it is. So by pulling that other girl, 13 comes up top, that frees up everybody, 3 steps shot, and that's what you teach them. Get your 3 steps in so you get a little strength behind your shot.
Nice job by Meg Curran, being replaced by Caroline McGeary.
6-2, 8 minutes to go. But yeah, so Molly Murphy has committed to play at Davidson down North Carolina, one of the top schools in the
So
country.
exciting. Beautiful school. We drove through it.
academically.
Beautiful.
And happy for her. Once that happened, again, her confidence has gone straight up. Nice little pick there by Molly in the roll.
And I will mention that's where Steph Curry attended.
He did, in
Yes.
fact.
It's Caroline at X.
Caroline going to her right hand. Good to see. Nice pat. Oh, Soph got to handle that. Got to handle that. Here we go. Outside the 12.
We talk about how many
Here we go.
seniors
Nice
we have.
feed.
Nice shot, a little wide of the net there for Soph.
But at least, well, it bounced off the goalie's equipment, so she has adjusted fire. She's dropped down to a more three-quarter shot, and that three-quarter shot at least got it down where she wanted. She just has to get just a scooch lower, and that'll be a goal. Here's Mackenzie, probably drew a shooting space there.
She did a nice job switching hands there. Well, we have Mackenzie. Let's talk about Mackenzie here. Her nickname is Coos. It's Mackenzie Cusack. Number 20, midfield. Parents are Diane and Joe Cusack. Other FHS activities, soccer, indoor track, student council, and best buddies. Favorite food is chicken. Favorite show is Grey's Anatomy. Favorite song is by Post Malone. And best memory is making it to the sectional finals junior year. And plans for next year, she's going to go to Fairfield University majoring in nursing. Excellent college and an excellent major.
Yep, for sure.
Good for her.
Great school. I think we had offsetting penalties there. That was first called a shooting space, but then I think they got dangerous shot on Mackenzie. It's so hard to, as a shooter, to pull that shot back as you wait for a shooting space call.
You kind of follow through with it.
Yeah, but they got her. Now they're going to get shooting space on Alex. Alex needs to come in an angle. You can't come. You got to picture like a cone out from the cage. And if you're coming straight out at that cone, you're going to get banged for shooting space, or you should every time. You've got to come in an angle and lead with your stick.
Nice shot and saved. So that was one of those ones they were trying to bounce in. I think Sarah's kind of figured it out. That's how they're going to come at her. Kept the stick down low and deflected it away.
She did a better job that time, coming to the ball a little bit, getting bigger, getting the head of the cross down to the ground, and again smothering it before it could bounce.
Mark,
that is a charge, in my opinion. Yep.
She wasn't in control.
Oh, wait a minute. They're going to give it to her center hash. Interesting.
She shoots. Little sidearm shot there.
Ill-advised shot. You've already seen her beat twice down low, and then you go sidearm up top. When you drop sidearm, it actually gives the goalie more time to prepare. Not a good shot selection there.
Couple substitutions for Mansfield.
That's a nice play. Katie Garvin to number 9, Emily Vigent. Nice little play.
All right, so just at the 5-minute mark to go in the first half, we've got Foxborough 6 and Mansfield 3. Kind of feeling we're going to catch a rhythm soon and kind of blow this open.
I would think so. It's all there. Yeah, it's all there. I think
we're winning the draws.
Yeah, I would think it's all there.
We're missing the net though. We're high, we're low,
yeah. There should be about 10 or 11 in there by now, but that's all right.
We'll have to see what our shooting percentage is. I'll try to get that stat at halftime. Christina Rogers.
Putting her left hand, you got Garvin guarding her, up to Julia Kelly, the sophomore. Gary. On the ground. Oh, you got to catch it before you can shoot it.
McGarry's got the ball. She shoots and she scores. Number 12.
Great play. Great play. Right place, right time, picking up that ground ball and then sticking it on the short side. Seeing that the goalie's a righty, she goes non-stick side, buries it right on the inside corner. Nice shot. Goal scores, goal.
So you watch number 14. Gets
Gary
the
picks
ball,
up and then just boom,
shoots it in. Yep.
Boom. She comes out of a roll dodge with her back to the keep, and then goalie probably has no idea if she's lefty or righty, and then she just fires it on the inside. Nice shot. It's all about that quick release. You take 1 or 2 more steps, gives the goalie time to set up. Just take the shot when you're in the 5-and-5.
That's one of the first draws I saw Mansfield win.
Yeah, 34 got to the
happens.
ball, and then, you know, Soph DeCenzo for all her scoring. She's a ferocious defender. Nice feed to Julia Kelly. Nothing there. Good double team.
Luch with the
Caroline
ball.
needs to get further out. No, cut and get out, cut and get out. They're all muddy in the middle right now. But here's an ISO, whether they knew it or not, to Soph up top.
Caroline cutting in. She shoots.
Saved by the
Save.
keep. Nice cut by Caroline. Good feed by Soph.
Foxborough's ball.
Placement was where we were looking for it. You know, a little bit low. I don't know where it hit. Maybe it hit the goalie's shoulder. I didn't see it.
They want McGeary at X.
McGeary, start it. Start it, McGeary.
Looks like they're calling a play, and they want McGeary to start it.
Bring it up. Roll it. Here we go, Green. Cut through, Carol.
Here's an ISO play right here. Wide
Molly
open.
to Luch. She shoots. Missed it. Picked up by Boudreau. She feeds it to a cutting.
Julia Kelly.
Julia
You got to
Kelly.
catch that
Yeah.
ball. You got to catch it. It hit her stick.
And, oh,
Yeah.
Molly wanted that so
No.
bad.
Here's
Uh-oh.
the card. She can't swing the cross like that.
Yeah. And you saw her have patience, though. She almost did it, and she
Yeah.
held back.
And you saw him going to his whistle,
Yeah.
and then he held off, and then
Yeah.
when it happened, you can't. It's got to be down and away from the body.
So Foxborough will be down 1 for 2 minutes, Drew? About 2 minutes?
Yeah, it's 2 minutes locked in. So meaning Mansfield can score as many as they can in the 2 minutes that Molly's in the box.
So Foxborough with a 7-3 lead.
So now they'll have to play a little bit of a zone here.
Need a lot of talk here.
Tough pass.
Throw it away.
Hopefully that
Let's
gets
take
some
advantage
legs.
of it, Foxborough. Stamatis is just so fast.
In that
Here
middle,
comes 17. She
Garvin.
comes in. She shoots and it's saved.
Stuffed.
Saved. Nice
So
job.
Garvin came in, strong right hand, then just kind of did a pull across.
She was kind of forced.
I don't know about that pass. That's a bad idea. Well, I can say that now because it happened, but here's a goal.
Here's a
This kid's a
goal.
goal scorer.
Yeah. Oh, nice save. It's almost like a Desh said, not on my time, you know?
You know,
You make a pass like that, I think you feel very responsible and you really kind of do what you can to make that save. So I'm glad Sarah stepped up. So Sarah has the ball now.
so this is when we need to see what she's got.
She's
got
got to get rid of it, though. She's got to get rid of it.
Yes, this kid just had a foul. She needs to go back to.
And they're so hungry for the goalie because the goalie's out that far. You really want the goalie to get rid of it and get back in place.
Oh, boy.
Oh, here
That's
it is.
another
See, this is what we're
pickoff.
talking about.
You've got to
Shoot,
see
shoot.
the field. You've got to
Yeah.
see the field. That's 2 times just kind of
We're
winging
lucky
it.
we haven't given up a goal on any of these recent turnovers. And here comes
Here we go.
Mansfield. Nice save by
Please
Desh.
do not wing it. You've got,
Yep,
then
you've
the
got
goalie-
time. We've
she's
got
got
time.
10 seconds upon making a save to make a decision here.
And a huge
this
clear.
One's, this one's
and it's
coming into
to
our
you.
kitchen.
Okay. Nice job by Kelly catching
Julia
that.
Kelly.
Nice transition
to
right
Mac,
there.
to
Switch
Boudreau.
arms. Good job.
She's going to get a push on Mansfield 40, so she's go 4 meters behind. I don't know how much time's left in the penalty.
Caroline Boudreau. We're down 1 still.
So this is where you just want to kill this penalty till you get your 77. Molly's standing, so the penalty can't have too much time left in it.
Right. And if you're going to shoot, make sure it's a shot that's not
Here it comes.
forced.
Now
Here
the
we go.
penalty's
Now we've got.
released, so now you're even.
Yeah.
Boom. Kelly.
Boudreau to Kelly. Nothing there. I appreciate that.
Good idea not taking that
Yep.
shot, Julia. You
Yep.
know, smart. She caught it, came across crease. There's your second
Here she
shot.
comes.
Oh,
Yep, nothing there.
She's so
Pulls
good
it out.
around the
She is.
crease. She's got a quick release. But
Nice cut.
that's part of her game that has evolved as well, is that she's learning when to shoot, maybe when not to shoot. So that's good.
So we're coming down to 20 seconds right here. Here's
Boy,
Luciano muscling it in.
It's a push on
So Luciano has the
push on
ball.
number. What is that? 40. Danielle Skinner, senior captain.
Luch shoots and wide of the net.
Luch is a lefty, typically, so she tried that righty shot because she needed to get. She stayed on the hash. She needs to cut more to the middle and get that right hand free open. Take what they're giving you. You don't have to stay in a direct line from your hash.
She did
Molly
pick a...
Murphy, 7 seconds left. Be nice if they get one real quick here.
Yeah, here we go. Right here. Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah, Julia tried to feed it into Soph.
All right.
It's the right idea.
All right, so halftime, Foxborough takes a bit of a lead, 7-3. It's more of a game than I thought it would be, but, you know, got to give Mansfield credit.
Yeah.
Putting the pressure on us.
No, they're playing well. They're making the most of their opportunities. I'm pretty sure their shooting percentage is probably pretty high. Ours is pretty low, so hopefully we flip-flop that in the second half.
All right, we'll get some stats, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back to the second half action of the Foxborough Lady Warriors versus the Mansfield Hornets. Foxborough has a 7-3 lead, and this is our senior game, celebrating our seniors and their parents. And Foxborough wins the draw again. Number 9 is Murphy with the ball.
Nice inside roll.
Oh,
Up,
nice
stick
job.
side high. Stick side high. Great inside roll. But then went stick side high. Got to do a hitch. Got to throw it down. I'm going to say that every time. But it's not a bad idea for Meg to go ahead and go to the cage because everyone anticipates her passing to somebody.
Right. And maybe to draw that call. So Foxborough putting some pressure on, and Mansfield pulls away.
And they got numbers
drops
here.
It. Nice
So
job by Stamatos.
Alex coming back.
They cough it up, and Stamatos gets the ball on a push from Mansfield. Nice hustle there by Stamatos.
She's got McGarry open on the sideline. But here you go. Hit that trail.
Move the ball up. Let's
Look
get it up.
upfield. She should hit Molly Murphy.
Move
right
it.
there.
There it
Now.
is, right there.
Now Molly should use
That's
sideline
away.
and now hit Boudreau or McGarry. Gary kind of popped out of nowhere there. And then Megan should meet her at X because it's now a slow break. Throwing back doesn't really help us. I wish you'd kind of moved that down there.
Right, right.
Because then you'd look at the other girls before the defense sets up to attack the cage.
And to have it at X, you just get to see everyone. Yep.
Yeah, and then you have more cuts.
Oh, nice job.
there you
Oh,
go.
beautiful pass by Luciano
Yeah.
to a cutting DeCenzo, who just takes a one step and shoots it to high left.
You know, and then that's
That's Sophia.
She put it in that bottom, and then again over, and that was on stick side. But good patience, keep moving her feet,
Yeah.
and stuck it. Nice feed by Luch on that. Timing the cut, and then hitting that cut, catching the ball, and then burying it.
Let's talk. Keep an
So
eye
we'll
on
have
number 14
Luch
right
pulling
there.
back, and here's DeCenzo just getting free. A little hitch, and she throws a little bounce shot in that bottom right, bottom left corner.
Let's talk about Caroline Boudreau here, doing the draw. Nicknamed CB, number 6 on attack. Parents are Ted and Erin. She's also the president of Student Council and involved in the Interact Cup.
Boudreau
Club.
with another draw.
Favorite food is pizza. Favorite TV show is New Girl. Favorite memory of FHS Lacrosse beating Wayland in the playoffs.
Another
and here
feed.
she comes with a goal as I'm talking about her.
So Meg to Luch to Boudreau.
Nice job.
Nice finish.
It's like she knew I was talking about her,
Well,
huh?
I tell you what, though we talked about just before the half, this is what we weren't doing and keeping Mansfield in the game. It's amazing when you can catch and throw all the things that open up for you. So there's Megan down to Luch. Luch with her head up to a cutting Boudreau. Steady hands, corner.
She's got
Enough of
such a
that.
nice, strong shot. Very nice.
You know, and just again, keeping no more shooting high. I think we're all set with that.
Yep. And as I said before, we discussed that she'll be playing lacrosse at Bentley University.
Oh, they're gonna get Soph on that ticky-tack, but getting her on it. But this kid better run or Soph's gonna eat her up. Okay.
Yes, she will. Number 4 is Mar. Laying the ball down. Looking for something right there. Number 17, nothing.
Yep, that's Garvin. So Marta Garvin, they're two leading scorers, two of the leading scorers in the Hawk.
And only 3 on the board today in the first half for Mansfield.
Yep, yep. Hey, stay with Christina. Stay with.
Sarah should not be
34.
leaving the cage. That gave Mansfield opportunity that they didn't. I don't know why she's leaving the cage. Bottom line.
Yep.
She wasn't
We're lucky
beat.
that was a misfire and a shot because we left the cage wide open.
She wasn't beat, and she went to help where no help was needed, and now here we are.
Now, does she have to stay in that position right now?
Well, I think who's getting possession here? So Foxborough gets
Foxborough
it. Yeah,
does.
so,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
because she needs to get in the cage would be a nice idea.
Yeah. Why is she at X? Don't be there.
Well, I guess catching it behind, making yourself available to Alex, catching behind, it's not going to go in the cage. But I mean, Sarah can catch that ball, but
Still Foxborough as well. Yep,
Let's
Stamatos has it.
you got Mary Spillane. This is called, we always say play before the whistle, and that was the look to Mary, and then she should hit this one up to Mackenzie, and then
Up to Luch.
you've got Molly Murphy wide open or Luch, and now Luch, if she cuts inside with
All
that left
alone.
hand, and they're going to get shooting space on probably number 13 there, or the girl that's picking herself up.
Yeah.
20.
Little yard sale there.
20, Carla
Goggles.
Trider. Yeah, no, it's on 13. Charlotte, brief pills.
Looks like we have Hassman going in.
Good idea. Caroline,
And a shot.
bang.
Nice
There it is
job.
again.
That's the shot that I haven't seen her been getting the opportunity to do as much, doing that reach roll and popping it right in.
You got to play to get those shots, Coach. You got to play to get those shots. Kid is just goal scorer. She had 40 goals, I think, as a freshman. Kid
Freshman
can
year.
score goals. So, again,
Keep an eye
Luch,
on her
right
coming
hand.
right there.
'cause she
Caroline
saw
right there. She's a lefty. Makes a little fake. Rolls around. Boom.
Steps and buries it. Goalie was a little out of position. What happened on that is that defender that was on McGeary went out to cover Luch. Luch smartly sees that she came hard at her, which frees up McGeary. McGeary then takes a step and gets around her. Nice play. Again, short side on that, right off the goalie's left shoulder. Great placement. And again, crisp. Get it out of your stick with some authority.
Nice press. Back and forth. McGeary shoots
McGeary,
again.
boom, just like that.
Yeah.
So what happens there is McGeary fakes that she's going to carry to that right side. She comes back, cuts cross crease. Again, as we've said, two things are happening. She gets the goalie's feet moving. Well, we'll see it here. The goalie's feet are moving, and no one slides to pick her up. She beats her girl. No one goes to help her, so she'll beat this kid like a rented mule. 26 too slow over the top goal. Just moving your feet, going to the cage. We've taught these kids since they were little, one girl should never stop you. And that was evidence right there.
There we go.
Now that is legal for Notes to pick that ball up.
That's Jamie Notarangelo, number 3.
Yep, you got Notes, she's a sophomore, playing defense.
Oh, that was a nice pass.
Yeah, that was a nice feed by Mar to Haley Crawford. But nice
Soph
transition
tosses it
up
up.
to Soph, to Hassman. Another got to hold on to that ball, Ab. Ab, who won a state championship with the basketball team this year. Abby to Meg. Meg's pass deflected by number 40 there, Danielle Skinner.
Let's talk about Holly O'Toole. Her nickname is Dolly O'Toole. She's number 26. She's attack. Parents' names are Carolyn and Bob. She's been on student council, Interact. She was the vice president with Interact, and field hockey. Favorite food is mac and cheese, and favorite show is Office, and she plans on attending the University of New Hampshire, and hopefully nursing as well.
Very nice. Great kid. Great family.
Yeah, she is. Funny kid.
There's Annie Marr coming in again. She's going to go.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got that funny little three-quarter shot.
Placed it right over the Desh's right shoulder. And she had some pressure on her, so give her credit for getting that shot off.
Yeah, moved her feet, kept going to the cage, and a little three-quarter shot. Defense really should have stopped her. She's running 15 yards without anyone even playing her.
Yeah.
So that's not what you want. Unabated to the goal, as they say.
Got Soph coming up. Jamie Notarangelo coming out as well. We've got an 11-4 lead here. 18 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Boudreau with the draw, pops it up high, deflects it away, and it's grabbed by Luciano.
Luch is just such a strong athlete. You know, just.
Yeah. I think she's the type of kid that you could just, hand her a golf club, and she could drive it 200 yards. She's just one of those kids that just can play any sport.
Nice catch by Jamie off a feed. Tough to make Jamie reach back. You want to have a lead pass on that. App threw it behind her a little bit. Jamie was able to reach back and get it. So now she has a free position, but she's got three green defenders. I would not shoot that ball. There you go. Good decision.
Oh, nice job.
Good decision.
Good job by Julia. Just not giving the goalie time enough to slide over.
No.
Keep her out of position, and boom, right there.
It was the little hitch before it that we've been saying it, all along. So Julia's going to catch it.
See her number.
Notes is going to reach. She's not going to get a clean look. You get it over to Julia. Watch the little hitch. There's your hitch, and then she gets the goalie to freeze to the right corner, which opens up the opposite corner, and she buries it.
She's such a strong player inside there.
Quick hands.
She really is.
Quick hands. Real quick hands. She doesn't create much of her own offense, but she can finish. That'll come.
Yep.
Oh.
Just reached over her head, I guess, there. Yeah. Wind's picking up here a little bit at Sam Burns Field, but we'll take it after the spring that we've had. Drew. Horrible weather.
No, and it's they had one of their first games. Look at that. That's that three-quarter shot. That was an ill-advised shot.
Notarangelo gets bumped.
She was way too far out to take a three-quarter shot. It's not a very strong shot. She should bang this to Hassman right here. Good. Now she's looking up to Boudreau.
Get it to Boudreau. Good. Nice job.
And now McGarry should cut through the backside. And
she comes across the front. Lily Bay. Oh. And a nice, quick shot. Did you see that? I didn't even see that happen.
I didn't even see it. It must have deflected goalie, just banged her stick off the ground and threw the ball.
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on 27, which is Julia Kelly, who was cutting across. You saw Caroline cutting across, but behind her, you see Caroline number 12, but behind her.
Does it deflect off a... So there's Boudreau. Must have deflected off of number 11.
And the closest to the ball gets the goal.
I guess,
right?
maybe. I guess I'll say Julia Kelly on that one. Hey, good for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Foxborough
right
pulling
place
away.
at the right time.
Yeah. Foxborough, like Esposito was. Foxborough pulling away a little bit, 13-4, with about 16 and a half minutes to go in the second half.
Yeah, Britt's pulling all her starters, it looks like. See, DeCenzo's out, Murph's out, Curran's out, Cusack's out.
You're going to get SoFlo going in, I believe.
That's awesome. There's another one. Oh, we're going to get shooting space. So the problem with shooting space sometimes when it's after the fact like that is it takes away the advantage of the offensive player. Now she's going to have to take this free position.
Do you think that'll ever change in girls? Because it does. In boys, they do allow that continuation of play a little bit.
No, but they have. I've seen it. At the college level, they absolutely do. Here's Hassman. She's going to get a shooting space there. It rewards the defense, but it rewards them for poor defense.
Hassman has the ball, I believe.
She got some kids on her right-hand side. If she can get to the middle, she might have a look, but she's got McGarry also on the doorstep. Oh, nope, finishes.
Finishes up. Nice job. Let's talk about Christina Rogers. She doesn't have a nickname because she's just Christina. She plays defense. She's number 24. Parents are Joanne and Joe Rogers. She has also been involved with orchestra and National Honor Society at Foxborough High. Favorite food is pretzels. Favorite show is Parks and Recreation.
They just pulled the goalie, Coach McGarry.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah.
The goalie that got pulled is a senior captain.
Oh.
I don't think it's her fault, though, Coach.
No. Looking at these goal scorers that we have and the goals that they've had, they were top-level goals. They were tough to be saved by anyone.
The second half is they're playing more like they should. A lot of crisp passing and finishing right at the doorstop.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done in the first half. And she was a big reason why they didn't. I think they're more taken her out because she threw her stick and got emotional on that last goal.
Senior year, though.
And it stinks, yeah.
And the other thing is their attack is only giving them 4 goals. When you've got the top 2 goal scorers and the top 5 in the Hawk, you would expect more than 4 goals on that board. Nice save by Sarah Dash.
Well, if I'm calling it for Fox, I'm calling it for Mansfield. That was stick side high. She knew last Thursday that's where that ball was going.
Yep.
They're going to get Julie on that one? Yep. Check toward the body.
So back to Christina. Favorite memory of Foxborough Lacrosse beating Wayland to make it to the sectional finals. Plans for next year, Rensselaer Polytech Institute, majoring in
Great school.
biomedical engineering and playing lacrosse. I can hardly say that. Fantastic. Another smart, athletic, great kid.
By all accounts, just a brilliant student and an unbelievable kid from a great family.
Yeah.
Older brother Tom also played lacrosse at Foxborough High.
Good kid.
Yep. So that was, I believe, a free position. She just went top right, non-stick side. And I think it's Annie Meyer with the ball. 3-quarter, quick release, puts it in the top right corner. And the senior goalie's going back in.
She's going back. Good. Just needed to clear her head a little bit.
Yeah, that was a tough goal to give up.
Maybe a little pep talk right there.
So the starters for Foxborough really haven't, the Hawk is, other than a couple teams, not a very strong league. So a lot of these starters, when you see some of these other people in other teams and they have these gaudy, numbers, it's because they're playing whole games because they need them.
Games, right.
But a lot of our girls, just by virtue of their just being such good players, aren't playing a heck of a lot in a lot of these games. So the scoring is really spread out among the whole team. If they were staying for whole games.
Yeah, and we've got like 6 kids in the top 20 too. We've got a lot of other goal scorers. And look at our bench too. We've got a lot of kids that we can try to get in. We've got some depth and a nice shot by Boudreau. Another one. She's been very aggressive to the goal this year. Especially in the last few games, I've seen that.
Yeah, nice placement, and again, that's a confidence thing. She's going to play at the next level, going to play in college. She had a great year last year. That was a nice take and a nice feed by Haas. Haas drives from left to right, notices the slide, frees up Boudreau. Boudreau buries a bounce shot.
So Foxborough 15-5, about 13 minutes to go. Let's talk about Catherine Luciano, also known as Luch. She plays attack, number 14. Picked up the game just 2 years ago.
She came on as an 8th grader.
Did she? Okay.
Yep, and it was back when we had filled our rosters. We were all set, ready to move on, and then Coach Noon calls me and tells me, he's the boys coach, calls me telling me, you want this kid, in that ridiculous Long Island accent. And then he was absolutely 100% right, and she took to the game pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Very athletic kid.
And she has that hockey player mentality in every sport she plays. I think you've seen it in field hockey as well. If one of our players gets bumped or anything like that, it's Luch that goes right over to go nose to nose with that other player to say, back off.
Yeah. Just so flow with the ball. Nice feed. Nice feed to Jamie Notes. Jamie Notes just got caught up a little bit with the Mansfield kid, but nice feed by So Flow. you know, all these Foxborough kids, other than like Luch and Stamos, all these Foxborough kids play extra. They all play club lacrosse. They all put in the time in the winter and in the summer. These kids are constantly competing in this sport and have been since they were in 6th, 7th grade, playing not just for their town, but also playing club and playing some of the best teams in the country. So, you know, it's and that's probably why Britt has such a tough schedule this year. They've got, I was looking at it, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 games against. Nice play. Nice play.
And again, Mackenzie Cusack is in the right place at the right time, right there, just looking for the ball.
Feed from Lily Vay. Lily Vay, a freshman, also plays for Massachusetts, another year-round player.
Just watch Mackenzie. Mackenzie's patient. She's just looking for it, She wants it.
To Vay, the cut, the boom.
Nice
don't
job.
think. Don't.
Nice
Tell the kids, don't think. Just shoot. Because when you think, you stink. So just get it and shoot it.
Joe sticking with the draws, wins another one.
Yeah. I think we got 16-5. I think she's leaving some seniors in there because it's senior day, but maybe time to develop some other people for the draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, let's see what you got behind Boudreaux.
Looks like we got Ella Warriors, our freshman here, number 16, playing some D.
Freshman playing some defense. Hockey player, lacrosse player, also plays year-round lacrosse and hockey.
And Julia with the ground ball pickup. Nice aggressive play there. Coming to the 10-minute mark, Foxborough 16, Mansfield 5. Shot by Lutz.
Just a bit too high.
I think she did that because trust me, continue talking about her.
Yeah.
So other FHS activities, she plays ice hockey, both in club for the Mass Spitfires and also in high school.
She was the league MVP in hockey.
Yeah, she was. And played in the All-Star game, and I believe had the winning goal.
Yep.
In the All-Star game.
Yep.
And also played field hockey. She's involved in student council, class council, Rotary, Interact Club, and National Honor Society. So in all her free time, she plays some sports. Favorite food is salmon with asparagus. Favorite TV, I don't watch TV, LOL. Favorite song is Come On Eileen. And best memory of FHS Lacrosse, anything that has to do with Janet. She's talking to our assistant coach, Janet.
Yeah, Janet Tavares.
Who is so funny. Next year, she'll be going to the College of the Holy Cross, playing ice hockey, majoring in business, possibly accounting.
Oh, nice roll dodge. Oh, if she only went to her left hand.
Oh, nice pickup by Spillane.
Ticky-tack there.
Catherine is the first female hockey player to get awarded a scholarship, to go on and play at the college level, let alone get awarded a scholarship from our program.
In ice hockey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice catch there.
Nice
by Soph Lowe.
Nice
Soph. I almost thought it was Soph Descent, so they have the same body type and those long arms. So here comes Lily Vay.
Yep, freshman.
Yep.
To Kristen Woyland, junior.
Oh,
good for
great.
her.
That's great.
To Michaela Ames. Awesome.
Yeah, very good.
And that's at Carly Stern, number 13.
So we have 15 juniors on the team.
Yeah, they're loaded.
What a group of kids.
They were so fun to coach growing up, you know, and they were, you always had that bubble. They were just they were dominating on the field. They're funny on the sidelines when it would be the junior, sophomore, you know, now that they're junior, sophomores, but then so every other year they would play together. And back then it was a matter of how much do you want to win by. This is Katie Garvin with the free position and shot.
Oh, nice job.
Stick side.
Job for a dash, keeping them to 5 goals, knowing that you're playing against these 2 top scorers in the Hockomock.
You know, so Foxborough has their schedule again. We talked about those teams that they've already played. Norwell and NDA. NDA is the number 2 team in the state. Norwell's the number 3 team in the state.
Yeah.
And you know, they were both losses. The Norwell was by 1, and NDA was a bit of a beat down. But I think we were not at our best that day.
I gotta tell you, I wish that we had another game against Norwell.
We may. schedules.
This is true,
If we advance out of the East, then we would play them in the state semifinals if they get by Cohasset.
Yeah.
Jamie
There
Notes.
you go. Nice job for Jamie Notes. Good to see her get on the board.
Jamie Notes, nice little quick drive to
We
the
also
cage.
have Molly Murphy. Molly Murphy's sister Annie snuck in there as well.
Awesome. I think this is going to be Jenna Pothier coming in, number 19. There's Jamie carrying in the left hand, little split dodge, fakes to her right hand.
Nice job. Nice
just
shot.
inside.
Yep, Christina Rogers, our senior tri-captain. Fabulous job out there today.
And they
Plays 110%.
So now they got notes on the draw. So now they're starting to see what else is behind them. You can't. These seniors aren't going to be here next year. So let's see what else you got.
Yes,
and this is a game to
absolutely.
do it.
We got to get notes in the weight room. But
Yeah.
look at, maybe we don't. Look at her. She's
Taking it against
Yep.
senior Annie Marr.
nice job.
Notes gets it over to Carly Stern. Carly Stern, another junior, over to Michaela Ames, another junior.
So Foxborough should close this game with a 10-2 record. They are number 1 in the Davenport division, and a far second is North Attleboro, who's tied with Sharon today, 6-6 at the half.
Wow.
North needs that to get into the tournament. A lot of coaching changes have gone on in the Hawk this year.
Foxborough right now ranked number 5 in Division II, at least by the Herald, number 5 in the state, behind Norwell, number 1, who we've already played, Cohasset.
Yeah.
There's another one by Jamie Notes driving off that free position. Just
Good for
keep
her.
your feet moving.
Yep.
Keep
A
your
little
feet
confidence boost for
moving.
Jamie.
Yeah, for sure. Because she's going to have a lot of expectations for next year
Absolutely.
as a junior. All these sophomores, big expectations for next year. So they got Norwell ahead of them. Norwell's number 1, Cohasset 2, Wayland, who we'll probably see in the East, and then Newburyport up north is number 4, and then Foxborough's 5, according to the Herald.
We've had
That's
good luck
Division II.
against Wayland the last time, right? What a game.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
tremendous
boy.
game. Back and forth. The 2 Stoller sisters. Abby is now, Abby has graduated, but Jackie is still there. And they're solid. I think
they were
Wayland
fun-
has
they were fun to watch.
one loss maybe this year. Wayland is outstanding again this year. Hopefully we'll see them again.
And I do appreciate that we are putting the Walpoles, the Hinghams, the Norwells on our schedule. Not so much the
Good
MEAs.
speed. No, yeah, right. I think that's one just as a see where you stand in the world.
Right.
And
Yep.
then
Humbling.
yeah, they were supposed to play them twice, which would have been cuckoo. But
Yeah.
playing them once that's a nice
Oh,
feed.
nice job by Lily Vay.
That's Annie Murphy with a tremendous feed to Lily Vay.
Yeah,
and
nice
again,
job.
moving her feet, finishing as she comes across her body, non-stick side. Great feed by Annie Murphy. Annie Murphy's come such a long way. Great kid.
Oh.
So that's Murph right there, kind of looking upfield, working from X, boom, just like Gretzky, over to Vay, and there it was.
These girls have been very patient offensively. No one's forcing it. No one's being
That's the difference.
taking over the ball. Yeah.
That's
Yep.
the difference in the game. I mean, what was
tell
the
you.
score at half? 7-3?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So they've more than doubled it, and their defense has picked up. So, and again, this is playing with mostly younger kids out there now. So it's good to see the future. The future's bright. The youth program behind them in the last 3 weeks went 20-1. So the youth program is strong from U9s to U15s, and so the replacements are coming.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we just want to keep the culture of girls lacrosse in this town strong, because we have the athletes, and I'd love to see it stay like this for a while. Annie Murphy.
I see a lot of the youth players over there with their shirts on at the beginning of the game as well.
Yeah, they made a little tunnel for the
That's
seniors.
great.
Yeah. So Annie Murphy got bumped on that. She's going to get center hash.
Our girls that are out there now are freshmen or sophomores, juniors.
Oh, Annie Murphy.
Nice job.
Annie
I was
Murphy.
impressed with her at the last game that we played. She did a real good job. She really took control out there, had such poise with the ball, and had a goal or two, had some nice passes. And these guys are playing against the Mansfield. They're playing Mansfield starters and scoring.
I know. Yeah, Annie's a one-step sidearm and just buries it.
Look at that.
We call that the
That's
the old worm burner.
Wow.
So she fires that down low. And I've seen Annie do that all winter. She worked real hard. She worked again, went to the shooting nights last Tuesday. She went to the Foxborough nights.
Yep.
She wanted so badly to make the varsity this year, and she worked real hard. And she has a strong shot, and that was evidence of it right there. I saw it all winter, and there it was.
I'll tell you, give her a little bit more of this confidence. She's going to be important for us next year.
It's the key to everything, you know. Confidence. You know, you got to be able to. You got to play to build your confidence.
Yeah.
There's a lot of kids to get time. These are all kids who play a lot of lacrosse. It is hard to get them all in. You know, but yeah. So no, they're in the. Like I said, you were talking about the schedule. It's they still have Walpole coming up. They got Wellesley coming up. They're also in the top. Walpole's the #1 team in the state right now. They're 11-0. They beat Wellesley yesterday, 13-11. Wellesley's also ranked.
It's gonna be a fun game.
Yeah.
I mean, Franklin. Looking forward to that game.
Franklin's coming up.
Yeah.
So in the Herald poll, it goes Foxborough 15, KP 16, Franklin 17. So those are the 3 Hawk teams that are ranked in the top 25. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll play
Tweak
Franklin.
things here and there like we saw happen in the second half. Just want to thank Foxborough Cable Sports for covering our senior game. Mike Weber, all alone in the truck. He was here probably over an hour before the game. He's been editing, showing us replays throughout the game, and he'll probably be here for at least an hour after the game. We really appreciate all his help with getting this filmed for the senior girls. Also want to thank our camera volunteers. First half we had Amanda DeCenzo, Audrey Spillane, Diane Ames, and it looks like we have Mrs. Hassman on the left. We still have Audrey Spillane, and on my far right, I apologize, I can't see who is there.
Invisible.
But again, Mike Weber, thank you so much for pulling this all together for us. Our seniors appreciate it. We appreciate it. Drew, another win for the girls at 25, win over the Mansfield Hornets, moves Foxborough in a better spot as we move towards some tough games ahead of us.
Yeah, you're playing for seeding. You got to win these ones, and you got to win them convincing because everybody's watching. You know, so you got to. Sometimes that might get you a goal or 2 before your next game. So, got to win. You know, got to beat OA tomorrow in a convincing fashion, and you got to take KP.
Yeah, take them
on
seriously.
Friday,
Absolutely.
for sure. They got Caroline Klim. They got some good players over there. They lost their leading scorer, but due to an ACL injury. But you know, KP's going to bring it. Always have, as you mentioned. They're going to come after us. So.
And also, we congratulate the seniors today for their all they've done for this program. We really appreciate for them being such great leaders for the rest of our juniors and sophomores and freshmen. Drew, thank you so much. Hope we get to do it again in the playoffs.
Yeah, let's bring it.
All right?
Bring
Okay, sounds great. All right, thanks again, Cable.
Thank you.